Shalom. In the name of F-YHWH, honor and praises to Yahweh, the God of Israel, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. After that, I want to give honors to the elders of Israel and those that labors in the truth. Saying that, understand that America will fall. Okay, it's a future prophecy. Okay, see, understand, America is another Babylon. Okay, America is another Babylon because of the religious doctrine that is heavy into, which is Christianity. Which Christianity is a copy of Babylonian doctrine. Okay, but basically understand this: that America will fall. All kingdoms fail. Okay, and throughout history, all kingdoms fail. Nations came and gone because history repeats itself. Okay, so understand that America will be hit with nuclear weapons. Understand, America will be reduced to another third world country. All right, it is what it is. So in saying that, let me go to the book of Revelations. Chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Meaning that lightened with his glory is basically talking about the presence of Yahweh righteousness, anger. Okay, that's what it basically is. It was enlightened. In Genesis the 24th chapter, right, when Moses was up on Mount Sinai receiving the commandments from Yahweh, when he was on that mountain, it was like thunder and lightning and fire, and from a distance they could see that glory. Okay, because the heavens is going to melt. Okay, see, so they seen that fire. All right, it is what it is. Read that again. Revelations chapter 18 verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And that glory, bureaucracy, politically, what they call the commandments, biblically, it's on its way. Okay, it is what it is. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen. See, Babylon the great is fallen, meaning that Babylon had already fell. I think Babylon fell around what 530 something BC, because the kingdom of Judah fell around about in that same era. Because Yahweh, he used Cyrus. That's when the Jews, the Israelites went back into the land of Israel. But according to Rudolph Winslow, Timbuktu, Jeremiah, them stayed in that region. You had a few Israelites that went back home, but a lot of Israelites scattered. Basically, you had 2 to 3 periods of Babylonian. Okay, because the last Babylonian king was to rule. What's his name? Would start with Aaron. I forgot. In something, right? But Cyrus conquered Babylon, so Babylon fell. Okay, let's read that again. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen. It's fallen. Now it said it's fallen again, meaning that that's a future prophecy. Okay, because Babylonian already fell. Now America, I believe that America is another Babylonia, because see, geographically, Babylonia was located in southern Mesopotamia. Okay, along the Tigris and the Euphrates River. Now geographically, that's where the beginning of a pagan religion gave birth to. Okay, to the modern day pagan religion that's here. All right, see, so geographically, the Bible doesn't describe the modern day Babylon. Okay, because I say that Babylon is America, and it's not over there in what we know as Iran, because see, when you go back into that Arab nation over there, what you call it, North Korea, North Korea, all them market, their economy is not there yet. Okay, ISIS and all those Iranians, their economy is not there yet. Okay, although they got democratic elections in their system, okay, but by financially, economically, they can't pull that off. But I understand that Babylon is a one world governmental system, and that one world governmental system is what we call the Paris Agreement Accord. Because see, you have America leading the way, and you have China. Not China, but you have Canada, Australia, Germany, French, okay, and so forth. So America has allies. All right, it is what it is. See, so America is going to fall. Okay, it's going to be reduced to another third world country. Okay, because once the dollar bill fall, it's over. Okay, we will enter into a religious economic system. All right, let's read that again. Let's start over. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power. And the earth was lightened with this glory, which is that righteousness. And he cried mightily with the strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, because it has fallen in 530-something BC, right? It's fallen, meaning it's going to fall again. Okay? And it's become an habitation of devils, meaning that America is inhabited with devils. Okay? Because, see, understand, America is a religious capitalist country. Okay? When the when the pilgrims in American history, when they came to America, they came for what? Religious freedom, right? And that's how you have a lot of denominations. Okay, see that New Age movement came in the Renaissance period. Okay, but America is heavy into Christianity. Okay, see, Christianity goes back to Babylonia. Okay, when y'all say Jesus, and when y'all call on Jesus, y'all calling on Tammuz, okay? Because see, Tammuz is the spiritual birth that Nimrod and the Ramesses had. Let me start from the beginning. See, when Nimrod died, he became the sun god. So when y'all celebrate Christmas, y'all celebrate the birth of Nimrod becoming the sun god, right? Now, when he died, the Ramesses and the Ramesses, what they did was trick and lie and deceive the people and told them that he became the sun god and that they had a divine son named Tammuz. In Christianity, his name is Jesus. Okay? See, so basically y'all need to understand the religion that y'all professing. Y'all need to understand the words that y'all be using when y'all professing about how much you love God, Yahweh, okay? Because y'all don't. All right, because y'all have to be taught. Y'all don't know. All right, but basically America will fall. Okay, it will be reduced to another third world country. All right, it is what it is. Okay, and it is inhabited with devils. Okay, you had the Columbus came over here, because see, devil mean deceivers, right? So you had a lot of deceivers coming over here. You had the Rothschild, Adam Weishaupt, which is Illuminati. They came with a banking system, a perpetuous banking system that enslaved you, that enslaved the people. The KKK Democrats, in Deuteronomy that the scripture speaks about a nation that's afar. Okay, that's gonna bring us into a land that we don't know. Okay, it is what it is. America is inhabited with devils. Okay, it is. They deceive us. All right. In the levels of government, they deceive us. Okay, and then you got the citizens too. Okay, you got the little baby Edomites. All right, and so forth. Let's read that again. And he cried with a mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Babylon is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils, and hold every foul spirit and cage of every unclean, hateful bird. Hateful bird meaning that they have that attitude of the animals, like a vulture, right? A vulture ugly, real big, and it eats dead people, right? Or not dead people, but it eat dead things, right? Things that are dead. Okay, and the same thing with America. Okay, they like birds. They sit there high in the mountains, and that mountain basically is the high positions in the government office, in public office. They sit there, then they come down on you when you dead. Okay, basically when you financially fucked up. Okay, shelter, no job, no unemployment. They don't want to give you no stamps. Come on, they have the attitude. Their attitude, yo, is fucked up and it's devilish. All right? It is what it is. Okay? Verse 3. For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornications. Now, when it says all nations drunken the wine of her fornication, is that basically that religious, those religious belief system of America, like for instance, transgender, okay, same-sex marriage, okay, and so forth, and other things that you all like to do. And other nations have drunken that wine, and that wine is democracy, okay, because through democracy that creates independence and free will, it's okay to be a homosexual and to practice homosexuality and think that God is okay and think that you can join the church. Okay, y'all think that it's okay to idol worship and to wear symbols that are satanic. Okay, you cannot love God and support legislation and ideology and world philosophy. That's totally against God. Okay, it is what it is. All right, so all nations have drunk in that because they participated in that. All right, they help promote democracy because democracy is global. Okay, it is what it is. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of her are waxed rich through her abundance of her delicacy. Because see, America is known as a capitalist country, right? And then people come over here for America. Why? Because America is known as the land of milk and honey. Okay, America is a religious capitalist country. See, China and Russia, they are not no religious country. They are communist, philosophical, human rule. Okay? It is what it is. All right? And they just got rich off of her, off America, because you see a lot of Toshiba products, Toyota cars. They got cars, what? Cars, boats, everything is basically Hong Kong, made in Taiwan, made in Hong Kong. Okay? It is what it is. All right? Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Now, when it said come out of her, my people, that don't mean go to another country. Okay? When it says come out of her, meaning come out of her worshiping ways religiously. Okay? Because America is in heavy idolatry worshiping. Okay? America is another Sodom and Gomorrah. And through the scriptures and democracy, they promote homosexuality and tell you that Jesus loved everybody, so it's okay to lay and go against nature, and that put it in that sense, to go against nature. All right, so philosophically, it's in that America is another Babylonia. Okay, because the doctrines that America pushes through its religions, okay, the word through its religion. All right, and its America religion is Christianity. Okay, and Christianity is a copy of the Babylonian religious system. Okay, because see, when the Ramesses died, she became the moon goddess. So when y'all in America, the two main holidays is Christmas and Easter. All right, Independence Day is when America broke off from the independence of freedom of worshiping. Because see, during that time, the Catholic Church beheaded millions of people. All right, so they fled to what we know as America. All right, for religious freedom, for religious belief. All right, it is what it is. Okay, see, so when we're talking about come out of her, meaning come out of her in the ways that America live. Okay, the lifestyle that America live is filled with iniquities. Okay, it's filled with deceitfulness. It's filled with hatred. It's filled with greed. Okay, it's filled with lies. Okay, it is what it is. All right, that be not partakers of her sins, that ye shall not receive her plagues, because America will get it. Okay, and this pandemic, this COVID-19 is just the beginning, starting point. Okay, and many more variants about to come. All right, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and have remembered her iniquities. And that's the same thing what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, Sodom and Gomorrah no longer to this day. You have researching them say that it was swallowed up or was under the sea. Okay, the sea covered all that up, but point is that it don't exist. Okay, and America is another Sodom and Gomorrah, because they take the covenant that Yahweh established with Noah and turn it into a homosexual symbol. Okay, you got homosexualities preaching the scriptures. Okay, it is what it is. The lifestyle, the iniquities. Okay, it is what it is. All right, see, verse 7. Now let's start at verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, and that one day like 1,000 years. One day is like 1,000 years, right? That what the scripture says. But in that day, was meaning that in that period of time, not in a 24-hour time now, like you're going to have events that's going to take place. Like this thing with Russia and Ukraine, right? Russia going to take Ukraine back because they setting up to get ready to go to war with Yahweh in World War III. So they already setting up. Okay, it is what it is. See, so Russia take Ukraine. All right, and that's how, and that's what it is. All right, and another event, political event, is going to take place too, because why? In another 4 to 6 years, you're going to have another turning point with China take Taiwan. North Korea going to take back South Korea, because democracy broke those countries up. Okay, democracy is wicked, and America going to get his payback. Okay, see, so America turned their back on Ukrainian, made Ukraine give up all their nuclear weapons, promised for protection from Russia, and what happened? Russia ran off in their shit. It's a wrap. Ain't nobody getting in that fucking war. All right, because if America enter that war, America gonna get his ass kicked, and that's a fact. Okay, because it's too late to be setting up military bases and air defense system. It's a wrap. All right, it is what it is. Okay, let's read that again. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, meaning that you're gonna have events that's going to take place in an X amount of years span time. This going to take place. This going to take place. This event going to take place. Okay, it's going to be a series of events back to back, but in a lapse of space time. Okay. Therefore her plague should come in one day, death and mourning and famine. And that famine is not only for the scriptures, but for food. Okay, because we're going to enter into a religious economic system once America open up to this 5G. Okay, that's why America is on lockdown now, because they have their they setting it up for this new world order. All right, because it's already here. All right, and I believe that the mark of the beast is not that vaccine. All right, it is what it is. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire. Ooh. Let's read that again. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire.